What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? Triple C here. How's everybody doing this wonderful evening? So, as you can tell from our surroundings, we are not on the banks of a river right now trying to fish. We are actually down here in my basement, aka the bait cave, aka the bait shop. So, in previous videos, I have said, "Hey, I made this bait," or "Hey, I made those trout eggs," and stuff like that. So, speaking of trout, that is the season that is upon us right now up here in West Virginia. Trout season is going strong right now, and I'm trying to get out and do as much trout fishing as I possibly can. And in the process, I have been making eggs and taking them with me and seeing if they work and stuff like that. I thought, let's make a video on how I make my trout eggs. So I'm going to put the camera over to the side and I'll show you how I make them. So wish us luck, and here we go. So I got this hot plate here. I'm just going to turn it on to warm for just a few minutes. And I'm actually going to warm up some of these aluminum pieces. Grab this mold, grab my injector, and I'm going to get this just a little warm, where I can feel a little bit of heat in it. Yeah, there you go. These things warm up pretty doggone fast. And I'm going to go ahead and put my laminate injector part in it, and I'm going to put my injector on there, and I'm actually going to put the mold. So today's mold is it's a 0.35 egg, and it's made by Epic Bait Molds. Good company. I really like that company. So, but yeah, I'm gonna let that heat up for a few minutes there, and then I'll get back with you guys here, and I'll show you the colors and stuff like that. So here's the colors we're gonna go with. We're gonna laminate these eggs. So I'm gonna go with a really bright pearl white, and kind of like between neon pink and bubblegum pink. So I think that'll make a pretty cool looking egg. So I've already got them cut up. I've actually used these colors before. So we're going to do some remelting here and make them into some cool eggs. So I'm going to get to cooking those up. Stuff over there is still warming up as we speak. And when I get everything ready to go, I'll get back with you here in just a few moments. All right, before we get started, let's talk about this mold here. So this is made by Epic Bait Molds, like I said before. It is a 0.375 inch egg, and if you open it up, it actually does 100 eggs. So this is awesome. I usually bag 50 at a time, so when I run this, I get 2 bags of eggs through it, stuff like that. The one thing about this though is, if you ever done bait making before, you can tell there's no studs in this, so you have to clamp this down. So this is an England AI mold here, and they got these little studs through them, quarter 20s through them, and as you can see, this is the knuckle dragger, but you put this over the studs and you actually have these bolts to clamp it together, and you get those kind of tight, and that keeps your plastisol from coming out of the seams, so you don't get like any flashing or anything like that. So there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people clamp their molds, and a lot of people take the studs out and use some kind of clamp or something like that. But what I've come up with is, I had this, let me get it here, it's a little heavy. I had this right here. This is what they call a drill press. Let me come back here. That's what they call a drill press, clamp here, or vise. And I use this to clamp this. And then, of course, I don't want these, jaws to scratch the crap out of my mold, so I built these 2 little things, and I put the mold down inside like this, and then we just clamp her down. And I have not had any problems at all with this flashing or coming out of the seams and stuff like that. Clamp it down kind of tight, but not super tight, and there you go. That is ready to go there. So I'm getting ready to start cooking up the plastic here. I've actually run it through one time. I just need to stir it. And then I'm going to put it in the vacuum chamber, and then we're going to get started here. So I'll meet you back here in a few minutes. So what we're doing now is I got it in the vacuum chamber here, and this thing will suck out all the air bubbles in it. So when we go to shoot in our mold, we don't get those air bubbles in our mold, and hopefully when we shoot it, we get almost perfect perfect eggs. So yeah. All right, everybody, here's our colors right there. We're gonna go with that white and that pink. This is the mending block. It's got 2 chambers in there. I'll show you here in a minute, but I want to go ahead and shoot this. This is a double injector here. So we're gonna go ahead and suck up some. Oh, I did not want to do that. Did not want to do that. And we're gonna come over here, steady pressure all the way down. I hope that air did not cause any problems. And then, all right, good shoot, looks good so far. Sorry about my arm in the camera there. I'm gonna set that to the side. We're gonna let that cool down for a few minutes. And then after it cools down, I'll show you the results there. So give me a few minutes. All right, everybody, before I open up the mold, I'll show you the laminate block here. So, I had a double injector. Each side went to this side. Pink came on this side and white came on that side. But if you open it up, it's really cool how they actually milled this and actually make it work. So as you can see, the pink's on this side and the white's on this side. If we take these out, put them to the side, like I said, it's really awesomely milled and stuff like that. So, all right. I won't keep you waiting any longer. Let's see how these eggs look. So, like I said, I didn't have any come out. So here we go. Moment of truth. You ready? Oh, yeah. So that side's all pink. Let's hope the other side's all white. And it is. It is. Down at the bottom, got a little bit of pink into the white, but that'll work. Those look really good. Let's get two of these off here. So there's the white side and there's the pink side. I think those look pretty good. I think those will be awesome when I go trout fishing next time. Give them something a little different there. So, like I said, I just pull these off the runner. And I like to put mine in water for about 10, maybe 15 minutes. Probably no longer than that. And all that does is just kind of speed up the curing process. So, and then, of course, you have the runner here. White, pretty good runner. A little bit of bleeding over. Like I said, it's hard not to bleed over when it comes to white. But yeah, this mold's really awesome. Like I said, it does 100 eggs. So I have 100 fish I can catch there, potentially. So we'll see. But yeah, I'll grab the camera here and let you see them in the water there. So that's what they look like in the water. Yeah, I like them. I like them. Cool. All right, everybody, I want to say I appreciate you watching the video. I hope it was a good video. I know I got a lot of learning to do down here. Like I said, this is my first time filming with the camera down here in the basement. And I just got to learn where I can put the camera and working around the camera and stuff like that, which I got to say is not easy, because you're kind of working like this and stuff like that. But, whatever. I actually had to move my equipment back further on my table so I can get everything in frame. But like I said, we'll learn. We'll get better. I promise you, I got plenty of more ideas for baits to put on my YouTube channel, and we're going to have a ton of fun, with this stuff. And also, if you like trout fishing and you make your own baits and you want to make your own trout eggs, Epic Bait Molds, this thing's awesome. Like I said, it makes 100 eggs at one shot. You get 100 eggs. It's a pretty easy mold to use. Just remember, if you do get this, you got to have some kind of clamping for it and stuff like that. It doesn't come with the studs to screw it down. So, other than that, like I said, I'll see you on the next one. Like I said, I appreciate it again for watching. Take care.